It had been a hard day out in the beats, prowling the grimy city streets for thugs, rats, and other miscreants up to no good, delivering hard-boiled justice to criminal scum, pounding any dirty son of a bitch who resisted the pavement, and generally doing other things that aren't actually in my job description as a private investigator. Yes, it had been a long day, and especially after 2 hours down at the Department for Internal Affairs in charge of police brutality, I was looking forward to nothing more than a sit-down with a nice glass of cheap vodka and drink my soul halfway into oblivion. But no rest for the wicked, as is law on the streets.
Come in.
When the door opened, my eyes met with a sight like I'd never seen, but I'd heard a lot about from my colleagues. Yes, it seems to be surprisingly common abroad stepped into my office, so and a fine pair of legs she was. Said legs seemed to go on forever until they suddenly stopped at the chest that, to be fair, wasn't anything to write home about. But her face, oh, her face was the kind that'd win the first prize at the Femme Fatale competition down at the PI convention. All in all, she was the single most beautiful woman I'd ever laid my eyes upon.
I'm glad to see you're impressed.
Wait, did I just say that out loud? What percentage is this stuff anyway?
Well, you're not looking too bad yourself.
And I sure as hell look a lot better than I feel.
Yes, I may look like a good man on the outside, shiny badge protecting the law and all, but inside I'm all wasted away, with a big black chasm in place of where my heart once was. I wasn't always like this. I used to have hopes and ideals, but life on the mean streets changes you. Faced with dark criminal underbelly, you have to adapt. And part of that is slowly, day by day, giving up on the principles you once held close to your heart. Until one morning you wake up and looking in the mirror, you don't know who is looking back. But he scares you. And you wonder, just how did I wind up here?
Right. Anyway, on with business. Name's Regina Whittaker Abrams.
Charmed, Bob Huxley.
Yes, I read the door.
Of course it did. So what can I do for you, Miss Abrams?
That would be Mrs. Abrams.
Oh, so you're married?
Widowed, actually.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. My late husband was a fool. A spineless, cowardly old weasel easily pushed around.
And why'd you marry him?
For the money. A sense of security in this damn job market. Laziness. Because I can. I'm no different. I put my own selfish needs first. I'm looking out for number one just like everybody else.
It's damn hard not to, in this hellhole we call the city.
Deep down he had a good heart though, Gregory. But he'd gotten himself mixed up with some bad people.
I don't know what you're accusing this guy of, but I can tell for damn sure he's guilty for crimes against fashion. When did being class ever become a lost virtue?
His name's Gordon.
Ah, yes. Fixer Gordon.
So you know of him?
Oh, I sure know of him, all right. Gordon.
The name leaves a taste of spite as it rolls off my tongue.
He's a proprietor of Gordon's Hardware. A classy place, he claims, bringing only the best in power tools to his rich customers. But every copper in the city knows it's just a front. His seedy back room is host to the most violent, butcherous criminal scum you've ever seen, and with them he's committed every crime known to man. Murder, assault, robbery, arson, loitering, insurance fraud, prostitution, smuggling, human trafficking, possession of narcotics, tax evasion, you name it.
Even handling salmon in suspicious circumstances?
Especially handling salmon in suspicious circumstances. But we've never been able to pin anything on him.
All I know is he's involved in my husband's passing.
But how?
I don't know. I can just feel it.
But then you don't really know, do you?
Call it women's intuition or what you will. It's up to you to figure out. Isn't that what I'll be paying you for?
Wait, so you actually want me to do some proper investigating? That's the first. Very well, madam. Whatever I have to do, I'll make sure this guy gets what's coming to him. I'll be back before sundown.
The sun's already down.
You keep that comfort chair warm for me while I'm gone.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it's cryptic, so I like it.